Hello everyone, this is Abhijit Brahma, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, USTM. So in this video presentation today, we're going to discuss about a very interesting topic, which you can see here as social marketing. In this video lecture, we're going to understand what actually social marketing is about, the basics, the fundamentals of social marketing. Now, before moving forward to the subject, I'd like to put forward one question. Like, have you ever heard of this term before, social marketing? Have you ever come across this topic before? Now, I'm sure that there's one thing that's going in your head that is maybe social networking sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Right? But let me enlighten you here for a second. The social marketing that we're going to talk about here today is not about social media marketing, right? So here's what many of us gets misunderstood, that social marketing is about social media marketing, which is not actually so, right? So like I told you, the social marketing that we're going to talk is not about social media marketing. So what actually is social marketing? Let us look at it. So this term social marketing was first coined by Philip Kotler and Gerald Zalcman in 1971, right? And when they first coined this term, the meaning of this particular term was actually to describe the marketing actions that would change the social behavior, right? So they said that social marketing is design, implementation, and monitoring of programs designed to influence the acceptability of social ideas, and that embeds planning, pricing, communication, distribution, and marketing research considerations, right? There's another definition that has been given by Social Marketing Report, which says that it's the application of commercial marketing techniques to social problems. So with these definitions, what we can understand is social marketing is basically about applying all the normal or general marketing principles and tools and techniques, but towards a different aspect, which is a social aspect, right? So what does it include? What does it cover? So the scope of social marketing is not only to achieve a socially desirable change, but also to counter undesirable social change, right? We'll be slowly getting a better understanding of this in the coming slides. So it is also said that social marketing is a branch of marketing that aims to promote social causes or general interest, right? I hope it is getting clear. Okay, so in other words, what we can say is social marketing, it promotes uh, socially desirable changes or prevention of undesirable actions or behavior. Now, it is very important to know the difference between social marketing and commercial marketing before we move ahead with further uh, concepts of social marketing. Now, like I said, social marketing is just another aspect of marketing. And like the term itself it suggests, social marketing, which is basically to work towards a society. Now, the very first and important difference here is that the goal of social marketer is to work towards the well-being of the community or the society as a whole, right? In other words, to help uh, the society achieve and maintain desirable changes or behavior. Whereas the goal of commercial marketers, which we usually see, the marketers of basic products and services, their basic agenda or goal is the well-being of the marketer themselves, right? And how do they achieve that. That is basically through sales and profits, etc. So here, the point to be noted is the basic difference between social marketing and commercial marketing is about the benefit. One, that is social marketing is for the benefit of the society or the community or the well-being of the community, whereas the commercial marketer's goal is the benefit of the marketer themselves by increasing profit or sales. Now, like I've already said in the previous definition of social marketing, this is about a behavior change. The social marketing, it attempts to target or change the behavior of people or an individual. Now, commercial marketing, on the other hand, nowadays, since we all know that the marketing industry or marketing arena has become so competitive that even commercial marketers now try to address or try to influence the behavior of people. Now, this is something very similar that we can see today between social marketers and commercial marketers. That is, both the marketers, both the cases, they try to influence the behavior of people, they try to change the behavior of people, but one is for the benefit of the consumer, which is about social marketing, where on the other hand, commercial marketers, they influence the behavior of people for the benefit of the marketers themselves. Right? So I hope it's getting clear the difference between social and commercial marketing. Now, to understand it further, let us talk about the importance of social marketing, the benefits, the advantages. Why do we need social marketing? Okay, so the first important factor is that it helps us reach the desired target audiences, right? It helps you reach, tap the target audiences that you want to um, address, right? Uh, the important reason behind this is because in social marketing, we try to influence the behavior change, right? So when we try to address someone's behavior, this is when we have to study or examine people's behavioral patterns, their mindset, their perception, their thought, everything about them. So this is how we get to know our target audiences much better. We get to relate with them. We understand, we have to understand their sentiments, their behavior, their mindset, their perception, their reaction, everything. So this is how we can help, how social marketing can help uh, us reach this desired target audiences. Secondly, when we know our target audiences so well, it helps us to further customize our message according to their needs. That is, according to the needs of the target audiences. The third point is about creating a greater and longer lasting behavior change in those audiences, because we're dealing with social problems here. We're dealing with social issues that the marketers are trying to address, right? So this is something which is very personal to the audiences. This is a very basic or maybe a very critical problem that the audiences or that your customers are facing. So when you try to address such problems, it helps you create a much better bonding, right? That is between the marketer and the customer. So this is how when a social marketer mm, develops its programs and activities, it creates a long-lasting behavior change, right? So when social marketing becomes successful, the campaign, the program becomes successful, its effect is long lasting than any other type of marketing. Next important point is about uh, is that it helps in the consumption of socially desirable products. Now, what do you mean by socially desirable products? We're going to talk about the products and the other marketing mix of social marketing in the coming slides. But in general, socially desirable products is basically the actions, the behavior, the idea that the society wants to adopt, or that the society seems that it is deemed fit to be followed in a society, right? So it helps in promoting such desirable actions or behavior in the society. The next is about creating or promoting health consciousness in people and also to adopt a healthier lifestyle. Now, it's not just about health, it can be also about an environmental setting, right? Ultimately, it is promoting towards a healthier lifestyle, healthier environment, a safe environment, a safe place to live in, right? The next important factor is about promoting green marketing initiatives. Now, I'm sure you must have heard about this term called green marketing. So, what is this green marketing? So, green marketing is a concept which we usually see the organizations or the corporations adopting it as a part of their CSR policy, that is corporate social responsibility policy, which was, by the way, made mandatory for certain companies to be followed, right, in the Companies Act 2013. So, what do companies do? As a part of their CSR policy, the companies nowadays they try to uh, contribute something towards the society, right? That is, do something which is sustainable in the environment or towards the society, etc. So, green marketing is also it's not just about promoting or advertising or marketing of green products, that is environmentally friendly products, but it's also about its production, right? Its production, its promotion um, of green products. So green products, like I told already mentioned, it's about environmentally friendly products or those products which have no ill or no harmful effects on the environment or the society. So social marketing covers those aspects as well. Now, the next important uh, point is that social marketing also helps us in eradicating the social evils, right, that affect the society and quality of life. Now, I'm sure you must have come across a lot of such social evils in our society. We used to see a lot of news nowadays every day about crimes, domestic abuse, children abuse, etc., etc. So social marketing it attempts towards or against those issues, it works against those issues, right? In order to eradicate them, in order to eliminate those issues from the society. So ultimately, it helps us in improving the quality of life and it helps in improving the standard of living. And social marketing also can be considered as one of the cheapest ways of marketing. Now, unlike other commercial marketing uh, methods, right, social marketing it does not need a lot of expenses to promote its idea. So it is one of the very cheap ways of marketing, Very basic example, which what I can mention is about the method of word of mouth marketing. So in word of mouth marketing, what we usually do is uh, the message is spread from one person to another without the use of any paid promotion or any paid tools, right? So it is obvious that when our relatives or our friends share something with us or informs about a product or a service to us, we we tend to believe them, right? So we are inclined to purchase those products or services which are recommended or which are shared by our friends or family members or relatives, etc. So this is a very basic way of or basic example of social marketing, right? And it's considered to be quite effective and one of the cheapest ways of marketing. Now, the thing is, anyone can take advantage of it, right? Social marketing, there are issues or there are products of social marketing which literally anyone in a society can take the benefit of it, right? Unlike certain products and certain services which are meant for a specific category of people or for a very specific group of people, social marketing, certain products and ideas of social marketing, it can be meant for all. There is literally all sections, all categories of the society, every segment of the society, right? Irrespective of the income level, irrespective of the gender and other demographic factors. Okay, so now as we understand why social marketing is so important, so um, uh, I'm sure that we all believe now that it cannot be ignored. Moving ahead, let us try to understand deeper about its concept by getting to know the marketing mix, which is also the basic principles of marketing. That is the four P's. Now we've already come across the four P's of marketing in other marketing subjects, right? But what does the four P's, that is the marketing mix in social marketing mean, right? So what is the product here? The product is basically whatever you're marketing, right? In other words, you can say that a product is anything that can satisfy a desire or need which can be offered for an exchange. Now, a product can include a physical good, a service, an experience, an event, a person, a place, a property, organization, information, or even an idea. Now, this is according to Kotler and Keller, right? Now, coming back to social marketing context. So, product, as you have seen, in social marketing can mean not just a physical product, but it can be also an intangible one. So, physical product we all know, which can be seen, which can be touched and felt, whereas an intangible product can mean something sort of an idea. So basically, product means uh, any social idea, right? A social idea that a marketer or a social marketer is promoting in order to bring a desired change, right? Among a group of people or in an individual. So here we can see an example. We can see some examples. For example, in political campaigns, even persons can be regarded as products. And in case of tourism or campaigns in commerce and industry, even destinations, countries, can be regarded as products. Now, products include the design, the branding, the product variation, product line extension, packaging, and all such related elements. Right? So finally, what we understand the concept of product in terms of social marketing is that the product is a certain behavior that we are trying to change, right? In other words, it's a desired behavior that we're trying to bring in. For instance, this behavior can be anything such as the child abuse and neglect, right? Or stopping people from committing, uh, convincing people to not throw trash on the ground, right? Or any other such behavior that your community wants to change or modify, right? Okay, so I hope the concept of product in terms of social marketing is clear. So product is both tangible and intangible here. Tangible can be anything which is supporting or complementing to the social idea, which is basically intangible, right? The social idea is a desired behavior change that we are trying to bring in among the people. Okay. Okay. All right. Moving on to the next P, that is price. So here, price, as we all know, which includes, which is basically a very important part of the marketing mix, which can include the costs incurred in producing a particular product, in marketing a particular product, and cost included in various other activities in order to deliver your products to the end consumer. Now, let us talk in terms of social marketing. So, price here can mean both monetary and non-monetary costs, which are exchanged when purchasing a product or service, right? Now, it can include financial concepts, psychological costs, as well as the time and effort costs, right? The financial costs or financial concepts, example which we can consider, such as the creditor discount, the money taken from the ATMs, right? Whereas the psychological costs can include, the embarrassment that one has to go through or that one might need to go through in order to bring a desired change or change their behavior, right? For example, going to the gym and working amongst a bunch of very fit and healthy people, withdrawal symptoms such as stopping or ceasing of smoking habits, then uh, peer decision, right? Decision taken in a peer pressure, right? So these are uh, certain psychological costs that one might have to go through or pay, right? Um, the other very important price or pricing element in social marketing is the time and effort cost, right? So this the main goal or idea of the social marketer is to reduce these prices, right, in order to bring a desired change or in order to change the behavior of an individual or group of people. What social marketers aim for is to reduce these prices. Right? Now, how much will it cost a person to stop or take on a certain behavior? That is the question that marketers have to ask themselves in this particular uh, aspect in pricing. So, like I've already seen, the pricing is not just about uh, a question of money, but it's also about time and effort. That is, how long will it take that person to find a trash can, right? So that he won't be tempted to throw the garbage on the streets, and effort as well that is needed to make a behavior change. That is, taking the same example, how much effort does a person have to make in order to throw the garbage in the trash can, right? Does he have to walk a long distance to throw the trash in the dustbin, or is it available in a nearby place so he can just drop it there itself, right? We can have a look at another example, such as a habitual smoker or addict, right? For that addict or smoker, uh, it can be an expensive habit, right? That is spending on smoking of cigarettes or any other uh, products, smoking products, right? It may be expensive to purchase that, but as he is so habituated, he might still have this idea or belief that the effort and time that might require to stop that particular habit, even though he or she is aware of the harmfulness of that particular behavior, right? So that effort and time that might require to stop his or her behavior may be more compared to the monetary expense or cost that he has to go through or that he is going through. So this comparison, um, it automatically comes in the minds of the customer or the consumer, and this is when uh, the individual cannot win over their behavior, their old undesirable behavior. And this is when he just cannot quit because he believes that the cost or the time and effort or the price that he has to pay in order to change his behavior, old habits, right, undesirable habits, that cost is comparatively much more, right, than his previous cost. Now, a good social marketing plan, like I said, or a strong social marketer will always try to reduce this cost. Moving on to the next P, that is place. So the place, which is also regarded as distribution, is the process of making the product available to the consumer, including the network or channel of organizations that may be involved, as well as the activities they perform, right? So in other words, how we can put it is as the place is something which can help the consumers can access and avail the product or service, right? Again, the role of the social marketers, their aim, their goal would be to make the product very much accessible and available to the consumers, right? So that the barriers of you know mm, the barriers against achieving the desired change is reduced, right? Now, in terms of social marketing, how difficult is it to change the behavior? What are the barriers preventing it? These are the questions that a social marketer must ask, right? For example, in case of a teen pregnancy prevention, what could be the barriers, right? The questions that might come in front of us can be, uh, are they able to easily obtain the birth control pills, or is it difficult for them to get hold of them, right? Or is there a good clinic in town nearby? Or if yes, how far is it, right, from their home? Is it very difficult for them to travel and get access to those pills or medications? Or if it is available, what is the timing of the working hours of that particular clinic? So all these factors, which relates to the place element of the marketing mix, it it decides on the success or failure of the particular marketing campaign. right? So social marketing efforts make it easier to change the behavior by making the necessary supports, by making sure that the necessary supports are not just available but also easily accessible to the customers, right? So the aim is always that less people need to go out of their way to make a change, the easier it is for them to achieve the desirable change. Now coming to the last P, which is the promotion, right? It is the most easily associated with social marketing, right? So, like I said, the one of the most commonly felt or misunderstood concept between social marketing and social media marketing arises in this particular uh, marketing mix element, that is promotion. Like I've already mentioned, people usually misunderstand the concept of social marketing with social media marketing. Now, promotion mix or promotion element is where the communication or the sharing of idea, sharing of the message takes place, right? So it is a mix of activities undertaken to create awareness of the product and its benefits and to persuade the consumers to purchase the product, right? So promotion would include advertising, direct marketing, personal selling, sales promotion, public relations. So these are the elements of promotion mix, right? So uh, here comes the aspect of social media marketing. Now, social media is just a platform or tool, right? The promotion can take place through the social media platforms or the social media sites, which includes the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Now, these social media sites or networks are just tools or ways to communicate to your with your customers, right? But this is not the entire concept of social marketing. Now, like I've already mentioned, promotion in case of social marketing can be a lot cheaper, right? Way cheaper than any other commercial marketing because here uh, the main aim is to communicate the idea of well-being, right? Well-being of the consumer themselves. So a simple activity or a simple method such as a word of mouth can be as effective as any other method of marketing. Now, the thing to ponder upon is when you if you see a television commercial about an immunity booster to be taken by the consumers, would you believe in that particular advertisement spoken or given by any random person or any celebrity, or would you perhaps believe in a doctor that you have personally met or that have or who has approached you personally? The answer is clear. We'll obviously believe the doctor with whom we have consulted personally, right? So word of mouth is a highly desirable part of social marketing, and likewise there are other methods of marketing such as digital marketing and social media marketing, which is a way lot less expensive than other traditional and conventional methods. So remember that advertising is not just the only method of marketing or social marketing. So I hope the concept, basic fundamentals of social marketing is clear to us all by now. And I hope to take it further to the next level in the next video and get to know more in depth about social marketing and other uh, behavioral change aspects. So with this, I'd like to conclude today's video and I hope to see you in the next class, next video with another interesting topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.